The winner for original screenplay for Django Unchained, Quentin Tarantino. Okay, we're going to try and call some numbers. We're going to start with 63 and go to 35.
Cool.
We're getting him a mic.
Oh, thanks, Charlie.
Hi, Mr. Tarantino. Over here. So, hi. Robin this side from the Sun Times, India. First of all, congratulations for your award,
Thank you.
Peace out situation over there, but, do you really consider there is any bone in a human body? It's just flesh and blood.
Say that one more time?
I'm saying, do you really think that in the anatomy of a human body also has bones, Or, we keep on saying, there are jokes about that, according to Quentin Tarantino, there is only blood and flesh in a human body. And we see that, and it's a hit, You've seen it.
I don't quite understand the question, but I guess I do think that there are bones in the human body.
We're going to 35 and then 220.
Hello, Quentin.
Hey.
Fan of yours, congratulations.
Thanks.
My name is Mario, and I would like to ask you if you know the impact your movies have, actually not just in the United States, but actually I'm from Mexico, so people over there, and I think everywhere in the world loves you and congratulates you tonight. Do you know all the impact you have in the world?
Yeah, I've actually always prided myself on being an international filmmaker. I mean, where I come, the way I look at it is, I'm not an American filmmaker. I'm an American, and I'm a filmmaker, but I make movies for the planet Earth. And I have since the very beginning with Reservoir Dogs. I went all around the planet Earth pretty much for a whole year, promoting it and doing all that, and I've been doing that ever since. And so to me, to me, America is just another market. I make my movies for Earth.
We're going to 220 and then 117.
Mr. Tarantino, hi.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
When you have spent months getting so much criticism for the words that you put down on paper, how rewarding is it to be recognized as the best person to put words onto paper?
Well, I have to say, all that criticism that came out, it ended up being kind of a good thing, because one of the things that I wanted to do is I wanted to actually start a conversation about slavery, about America's role in it, and to actually take an audience member from the 21st century and stick them in the antebellum South and see what it would, and have a sense of what America was like back then. And so even the people that have criticized the movie, and a lot of people don't like it, and I can understand that, a lot of people do like it. And they've been kind of going back and forth. And that back and forth is really what I really wanted for the end of the day of this movie, and I hope that actually even continues for the next few years.
We're going to 117 and then 99.
Hi, over here.
On your left.
Sorry, hi.
I'll thank you. 117, there you go.
So your movie was such a success at the box office, as were a lot of the Best Picture nominees this year. Do you think that the financial success of these films is going to impact how studios think about making adult-oriented, serious-minded fare?
Well, I have to say that's a very good question, and I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I found myself, I go into my own little film study from time to time, especially during crazy moments like this, to kind of put it out of my brain. And one of the things I've been doing is I've been doing a lot of study on the films made in the early 70s, in particularly 69, 70, and 71. And that was the beginning, starting in 67, that was the beginning of what they called New Hollywood. And I have to say, I wasn't thinking about us. I was just doing that study for my own edification. And I looked at the 9 nominees, and I have to say, more than most other times you can think of, I actually recognized the spirit that was going on then with the 9 nominees now, and even backed by some commercial success in the case of some of them, where actually we were making adult movies about subjects that there's nothing about the subject at all in a lot of these movies that would suggest they would be commercial or be popular. And then they have been. And I actually think an adult audience is kind of rising up. I mean, the fact that we're actually not making every movie for teenagers is kind of a cool thing, especially now that I'm not a teenager anymore.
We're going to 99 and then down here to 40.
Yeah, hi there, Quentin, over here.
Yeah, you got you,
I was just wondering what led you to include an Australian character in the closing part of your film.
Yeah, well, the whole idea, though, was the fact that I cut it out, but the whole idea was the fact that they were kind of Australian indentured servants for the Quinticky Mining Company. And what I cut out was this moment where my character was there, and Django says, so you work for the Quentin Mining Company, don't you? Yeah. He goes, well, I know how much I'm getting paid. How much are you getting paid? Like, for instance, how much you getting paid for the day? He goes, yeah, well, Black, you don't work like that, you know. Le Quin Diggy pay for my passage from Australia to here. And then I get paid, and I send a little back home for the family, and that's how it works. I'll pay him back for the boat trip. And they go, well, how long have you been working for Le Quin Diggy? About 3 years. 3 years? And you ain't paying him back yet? You know? Shit, Pig of Wood, you a slave too. You just got bought for the price of a boat ride. At least they didn't charge us for the boat ride. That kind of explained it. But movie's fucking long, so I got rid of it. All right.
We're down here with 40, and then we're going to end with 14.
40, there you go, 40.
My name is Cherie Washington.
Hey, Cherie.
With We Connected Productions in South Carolina. And I know that you filmed in Louisiana, and with their talks of being possibly a sequel to Django Unchained, would you consider coming to South Carolina to film?
Oh, wow. Yeah, South Carolina is a really, really lovely place. I have to say, Louisiana, particularly in this instance, helped us out because, it's supposed to take place in Mississippi, and Louisiana and Mississippi look a whole lot alike. And they actually had better, the plantations were actually kept in better shape in Louisiana than they were in Mississippi. So that's why we went down there and shot. I could very well consider it. I'd have to write the script, though. That's the trick. Once I write the script, then I know what I'm going to need, but I will always keep South Carolina in mind.
I'm really sorry, but we have to actually wrap this up because we have some other...
Yeah, you got some big names back there, man.
So, congratulations.
I think this guy named Ben
Affleck
Affleck out here wants to come out and say hello to y'all. Thanks, Nate. Exit, states left.